Hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I forgot to open my document. Where's your Biden bucks? Where's my Biden blast? Where's my Baja Biden blast? The cola of the century. You want Biden bucks? I mean, Biden sure gave me a lot of bucks. When COVID was happening, there was all the, like, they would just mail you a check in the mail every once in a while. There's just like, here's $1,000 for sorry about COVID, I guess. They did. That, I think that's what Biden bucks is, right? What about the Nixon money from Futurama? They have to do that. I was gonna say they should print money with presidents on it, but turns out they already do that. Most of the money. Benny Frankie on the 100 isn't a president, but all of his friends are. I think you got your car fixed. Did you put salsa in it? Hello, everybody. Hello, happy Wednesday. Hello, welcome to Wednesday. Hello, it is Wednesday. Hello, it's Wednesday, and I know what day it is because it's Wednesday. Welcome in welcome in Atlas, welcome in Index, welcome in Pass, welcome in Lumo. I hope you are all Wednesday. We gotta play Blooper. We gotta play Blueprints. I haven't booted the game up. I haven't booted up. I've done a smart. I've done a game. I've done a grime. I've done a crime. You're having a Weddles Day. Happy Wendliness Day. Waddle Dee Wednesday. I forgot about this. Thought it was 122. Yes. Hell yeah. I know when I did Egg Stream, I did move some stuffs around. I'm not booting up Deltarune. I'm booting up Blueprints. It's been a few Wednesdays for review in a row. They don't usually do that. Usually you only get one at a time with a week in between. Just play Deltarune, it's okay. No, because my problem is I have to replay the first 2 chapters because it's been a hot minute. And I've never done a playthrough where I beat Jevil. I picked that. So I want a nice save file with that going on. Nobody would be mad. I'd be mad because the shelter today. We have to go to the shelter today. I specifically unlocked it for right now. It's unlocked right now for the next 3 or 4 hours or whatever. So as long as we get it once during stream, we can get in the safe and have a grand old time. Put our notes on Scream. We're on day 7. We're on a week of Wumprumps. Someone's happened so far. You missed all the blueprints so far. So we're on day 7. We've been in the house 6 times. Yeah. Each time we went in the house, and then we did stuff, and then we went into the house. Shelter save is opening. Yes. We got the shelter, and we went underground in the shelter, and there was a safe there, and I was like, sweet, let us in that 6 safe. And then we opened it, but then we didn't open it because it said actually, oh, well, you can unlock the safe, but you have to pick a time that's at least an hour from now. Like, it can't be any time in the next hour, but in the future, it'll be there. So we picked today at 7 o'clock. Which I assume is based off your computer clock and not in-game clocks. Otherwise, why would it let you pick a date? I don't know. I don't have a calendar. I don't know what we know. It's day 7. I'd shelter because I'm a gentleman. I think in that situation, Shelt is short. Shelter! Immediately! Baller! Gamer! I thought we were gonna have to do a couple times before we got down here. Shetland sheepdog. We touched the computer. Huh. Time lock safe. Wait. What do you mean? Is it not unlocked? Do I have to actually figure out what day it is in universe and what hour it is in universe? And then I don't have a watch. I don't own a Clark. Getting Fallout flashbacks. They go underground in that game, I think. Oh, this is evil. This is evil and bullying me. The Silenter. It's in universe. Why did it have us pick a date? I guess we'll cause like when we go to it. I guess we have to find a calendar. I guess we gotta go find a calendar. The Campbell soups, they're for the future. I guess we have to finding a calendar. We also have an item at the end of last stream. We opened a different safe. Many ways of finding out the date as well as the time. The time is pretty easy. I just have to read a clock. It is 8:25. Andy Warhol and you go way back, like personally, or his works? Andy Warhol and Pasty Warhol. This clock is correct. I'm sure there's a Clallan. Oh, I could check the computer. And they were roommates. You were roommates. I bet Andy Warhol has been alive for 3,000 millennia. I don't have a gem, but I don't need a gem. Because we can get a gem. We also have an item in the coat check. We have a pick sound amplifier in there. At the end of last stream, we ran out of steps. But we got to the workshop and we... Did we run out of... I think we ran out of keys, actually. We ran out of... Or we got a dead end. But, we built a pick sound amplifier, and we put it in the coat check. So if we can get that, that'll be so good for us for so many reasons. Time travel. I want in there. These clocks don't tell me anything about what day it is. Let's do storeroom. Nook would be pretty powerful, but... Might need the money. Ooh. It looked special because it was gold, but it wasn't. And what a view. We don't know this house. It was openly gay when it was criminalized. Happy Pride Month to Andy Warhol. Thank you. We read Swimbird last time. I get that. Over there. Clock. We read Swimbird from the library. And we opened a safe. We opened a Christmas safe. And inside was a letter. With lore in it. But I don't remember what the lore was. Items for sale is good. Drawing room is also good. Let's do drawing room. Let's get our chances up. Thank you, Andy Warhol. Surely you'll give me an item in here also. Oh, and we're protected from evil right now. Yes. The security will have a computer that tells us the hour and the day and the minute and the time. Be nice. Hey. 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 Hey, bully. Fine. Are you fine? Hey. Harvey's being a bully. You can't. You're not allowed to bully Pip Pat. You have to be so nice together. You're roommates. Live here. My brain. Hey, come here. Small idiot cats don't even know that you're not supposed to be mean to each other. I've used a character in real life called Ivy. It's true, it's me, it's true. The character wear a watch. The watch won't tell us the date unless it's digital, but I don't know if digital watch has been invented yet. I can look at my computer right now on the screen, and it says Wednesday, June 4th, 7:23 p.m. Swan song. Many places I don't believe there's a watch. I imagine there's calendars in some rooms. Punch in. They do also mention like November 4th. But I don't know if that's like the day before we show up. November 7th. Special order. Don't need any of that. Thank you. We know that it's today is after November 4th, but it's November 4th probably wasn't the first day we showed up. It's day 7, so whatever day we started on, we have to add 7 to that to know the day. Squizzard. I think they lost track of what day it was back in 1785. Oh yeah, they didn't have any calendars in the past before. They only had their wits about them. I am gonna do the keycard system. Leave the security level as it is. State inventory. Today's August 1st. Let's go with that. I mean, they used to have different months. August and July didn't exist. October used to be the 8th month, and November used to be the 9th, and December used to be the 10th, which is why it's Oct Nov Des. Can't go in there. But, like, I think it was Julius Caesar decided, let's get some items. We're gonna need them. I forgot that items in the closet aren't necessarily salad big items. I forgot that they're shit. They're little small guys. Don't need kitchen. Don't need pantry. I'm gonna redraw. Guess let's just nook it. Or nursery it. We might just... And this will give us some dope, extra steps. Oh, what a lovely pillow. Dallas. Salad. Had to lose 12 days because the UK calendar was out of sync with the rest of Europe. Yep. I actually just said yep like I knew anything about that. I don't. I shrimply don't. Little doggy, I want it. Can I play? Can I play, little doggy? Dallas. Salad. Et tu, salad. At 2, Julius Lulios. At 2, 3, 4, 5. Mark. Surely I can. Little Prince. Now. From San Diego. At 2, San Diego. That's Carmen. Reading. Marian Marigold. Also wrote. I think that's our mom, right? Hitler, fish. I don't remember why, because she also wrote the blue swim bird, and she wrote it for us? Am I remembering this correct? Simon's Mong is Machiavelli. I forgot our name was Simon. Killer fish from... There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. Made of redstone. That's a Minecraft. Simon says... Touch your nose. Simon says... Touch your ear. Simon says... Clap your hands. Do a peace sign. Simon says... Smile. Wait, I didn't want to end the book. The Red Prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. Apple, Friedrich, Waben, Ross, Santiago, stopped sign, Flags. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. There's a lot of bird themes in this story. Simon says, red. Simon says, your credit card and 3 numbers on the back in chat, please. I'm gonna add the month and year for the expiration date. Thank you. Sam, I am, I says. In French, they say, Jacques a dit. Instead of Simon says, only is Jacques says. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue, except if it's sunset or sunrise sometimes. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we've said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And you, my reader, might already assume this book is quite near to you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Are we the red prince? Are we the blue prince? Are we the fun prince? Are we the new prince? I'm looking to see if there's any, clues. Shoes off in the tub. Powerful goose. Mwah. This room needs more red. It's like when you get a textbook and the people in front of the textbook are holding the textbook and they're also on that textbook. Infinite textbooks. Picture of Spider-Man at the desk with a picture of himself framed on the wall. Yes, powerful. There's no babies in this room. I don't understand why they have lamp posts. It's not what you do with those. Alright. I sure do howdy do hope. We'll get a shit ton for, steps. Do that. We don't have any money yet. Let's get our big steppies. Get our big steppies in. Reddington. Like the Red Princington.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm fun, Harvey. Beginner's Guide, you thought not for broadcast because it sounded similar. You're really enjoying that game. I feel like I saw... Not for broadcast, but my brain is not conjuring a single memories.
Hi, what's going on?
The fuck is a major key? It's gotta be this one. I don't have 2 gems. I can roll. We have to roll. If you play Look Outside, I desperately want to. I've been waiting for that game to come out forever, and then it came out, and then I was like, oh, I need time to play it now. Hi, Finchy. I hope you're having it as Wednesday. You can control the cameras for who gets broadcast. You censor stuff, and it's good. I guess, well, we can't pick the room because we don't have enough. This is bullying me. It's actually mean to me. Actually, truly mean and cruel. Can you spare room? Let's do that. I would like to buy some items, but, we're protected from evil. Need more doors. Bones hurting juice. I do love... I've never come in from this way. And I forgot the piggy. We don't have to re-unlock the piggy. It's just here now. We can smash it whenever we please. Whenever we yeeze. Let's just get a shit ton of steps. I am scared, but there's not much we can do about this. And there might be a thing inside. Sometimes they put a thing inside, even though they don't say that there's a thing inside. Sometimes they just put one. Billiards. Like this. Car key. Oh, is that a major key? Last time we picked up the car keys, but we couldn't go to the car because of car. Vroom vroom. Bone hurting juice. You should get bone unhurt your juice. Unhurts your bones, unhurt your juice. Can we actually drive? We've never drafted music room early. I don't think we've ever gotten a music room. I would like to play the music. I want to see the Panano. Or unless, did I just draft it and then not pick it? Let's do... commissary. No! Oh, you drew but couldn't play. Oh, was that the one with the major and minor key? I should be paying more attention to the names of them all. Let's check what items they got. What can I buy for a dowel or... Maybe you... oh, no. Oh, no. Wait, no. No. Maybe I could buy the key card for $1. I sure cannot. Day 20 and 21 sale. Well, all hope is not lost. Yes, it does have the catalogs. But it's only the ones we've drafted, I think. Not just the ones that we've, garbled. Yeah, I would love to play Digiblocks. Open doors with fiddle with things. There's at least one... We could break the piggy. Wait, there's no point in breaking the piggy. Because, like, it's not even in here. We can open one chest. You love Tetris? I love Tetris. Ba 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 boo bee bo bo ba boo doo 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 bo do loo boo 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 bee bo ba bo. Tetris. Permit test kind of sucks. Is what is this sign? I aced my permit test. My dad made me study. I got 100% on my driver's permit, the like written test part. I did also pass my driving test on the first go. But someone almost crashed into me, so I like right when we pulled out of the parking lot, so I got scared. Key card? Well, that's not it. We have to break. Never had to take the written test because they forgot you didn't take it. They just gave you your driving exam. Hardly drive because you hate driving. It really is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. I like driving when there's nobody on the road. Not a fan of traffic. Have yet to drive on the highway. I like driving on the highway at midnight when nobody's there and you can go fast. And it's allowed and you can go fast. Oh, it's not cap sensitive. Mom saw you park after your driving test. Was like, oh, you didn't pass. That's sad. Just don't want to drive, but you'll drive anything, anywhere. Fuck it, we ball. To take your driving test, they're busy. They gave you a IOU form, and then you brought that the next day. They just took you right to the card thing in the driving portion. That's wild. They just let you right through. You're terrified of the highway. You avoid it like the plague. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand the shit I have to deal with driving in LA. Freeways here don't make any sense. You will get on a freeway and then immediately there will be the left 3 lanes will be exit only and you have to cross like 4 lanes to be able to stay on the highway you just entered. It's so bad. It's all the highways get connected and then reconnected, which I guess is beneficial because if you do take a wrong exit, you can get back on pretty easy. But oof. Have practiced the trusted passenger, or you need to up your speed. You do have to go fast on the freeway unless it's very trafficked. Very traffic on the freeway is worse than fast on the freeway. Have to do a roundabout in a week or so. Those aren't as bad as they seem. There was a roundabout by my college, and you could just go in circles. I can't request a schedules change. shelter. Hi, Uncle Punch. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a Wednesday. All doors will unlock. I'm pretty sure I have to do a science for the radiation to get so bigly. Was a devil to you was backing around a corner. That's scary only because somebody else might be around that corner. Cloverleaf interchange. I'm guessing Cloverleaf is the bane of your existence. Yeah, it's the 3 combined to 1, maybe. I've also never heard of that term in terms of drive. Actually, I do want to know what that looks like. Hold on. What you look like. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen anything that looks like this. I can show the internet. The problem is, it's gotta have like 5 more leaves. Closer, this is more what I'm used to seeing, like a lot of stuff. When you have to get off in the verge of traffic once to get on 100 feet is, some wild outside sounds happening. Hold on. Let me make sure this isn't, doxing me. But, like, I get the joy of the 405, and it looks like this. I just look at this image. Fake and real image. This is a fake image, but, like, it feels like that. It does get to be, like, 7 across at some points, but usually they'll, like, exit, it's too many cars is my problem. Every day I'm driving home and it looks like this. Every day I'm going home and it looks exactly like this. Except... Yep, no, all the lights are red, so yes, it looks like this. A smoothie. Anyone want anything? Gas station? I'll take some Gumbly Bears, maybe. Gumpy Burrs. I don't think we can do anything else. I think we have to call it a day. I feel like there should be a way. Yippee! I feel like there should be something. The computer is literally a calendar for looking at the time and day. Smoothie. 1 cookie, a Gumby Bear, and Tums. You can eat anything from the gas station. So sad you have a cookie cake for your birthday, but your tummy's been not good enough to eat it. Tragic. Moopy. Moopy peep. There's something in the computer that could help you know the day. Email. We don't have emails. We know that it's... Saturday. It's got to be Saturday. Our first day it has to be Saturday, November 7th or later. No emails. But that's no guarantee that that is our first day. That was it. We can try at least. We get a chance. Let's go. So if the 7th was our first day, the 14th. Wait, no, that was the right way. Today would be the 14th. So we can try... Yeah, emails into office. We have not gotten to the office yet. It is... almost 12:30. We'll set the time for 2. I'll go set the time for 2, and then we can chill there for a second until the thing just, like, unlocks itself. And if it doesn't unlock itself, then we cry. Yippee! Enter, time lock safe, set unlock date. November 14th. Shit. No, it's noon because it's not dark out. So 2 p.m. And then we're just staring at safe, clicking on it until if it opens or not. Yay, waiting! This means I can read chat. Every day I'm answering emails. Waiting for gas snacks and safe. Stay safe at the gas snacks. I am gonna take such a big snippy. I don't know if I need to be able to click it or if it'll just open on its own, but I'm gonna just mash the button. Oh wait, it says it'll stay open for 4 hours, so we don't need to mash the button. 4 hours is insane. Soup. The date's already set though, right? Or did I ruin it by doing that? Did I ruin it by doing that? Clark. Clark. Oh, it just straight up isn't 2 yet. I'm gonna set it back to 2. I'm gonna click it again just to be so safe about it. Does time only move when you're stepping? I know in real life that's not the case. I know in real life time moves regardless. November 14th, 2 p.m. It does say 4 hours, right? So let's go stare at a clock. Let's go stare at a clock, and then once it passes 2, then we can come back in here. We've got plenty of steps. We're not going anywhere. There might just be an item inside, but it might be lore, and if it's lore, then we don't have to worry about it. Always moving, not an RPG. Love the passage of time, liar. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. You really want some cookie cake? Do you dare have a little? You can have a little bit. You can have an itty bitty bite. You can have as much cookie cake as one cookie. Time moves backwards for you. Time slams forward so fast for me. It's insane that it's June already. It feels like it wasn't June not too long ago. Song got stuck on repeat in the restaurant you worked at once. I bet it felt like time sure was slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Time, it's a valuable thing. Watch the clock tick by as the pendulum swings. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Every day I'm looking at a clock. It kind of is crazy how time, the older you get, the faster time fasts. I remember being in like high school and having to like look at the clock and count each individual minute until class would let out, or counting the days one by one until like the new Pokemon's game comes out. Nowadays, I go on the internet and they tell me a new Pokemon game is coming out in like a year and a half. And I say that'll be here in no time at all. And then I blink and then it's there in no time at all. Maybe I should have set the time for 1. It's not real time. This we know. Is it moving at a minute per second? It feels slower than that. It would be going way faster if that were the case. We can just wander around, I guess. Maybe we find something cool. Maybe we find something new. We'll see if they'll let us into the garage. I don't think they will. On the count of, the stick. I can jump that. I could jump right over that. I could hop, step, skip, jump it. Simon's got jumps. Simon could jump that so easy. You don't even have to jump it. You could step over that. You could have at least 1 foot touching the ground at all times. My boyfriend's niece is almost 3 and she was talking to you a lot today. I love hearing what small babies have to say, because it's usually very important. They know the secrets of life. I can make a wish. I wish. Harvey's making his meow that he meows when he's got a thing in his mouth, but like a good thing, like a toy. Tiny little kiddo today was so adamant to their mom about asking if she could ask if I liked Minecraft. That's incredible. Need permission to ask about Minecraft to strangers. What? What? What do you want? Oh yeah? He's so big, meowings. Such a cutie. Couldn't have been older than 4. I didn't even know Pip Pat's been here this whole time. Harvey stood next to her and she hated it. I see it. I see that with my eyeballs. Hi, Pip Pat. Hi, Harvey. Two of them. Go faster. Become 2 o'clock. Please? You know what they say? A watched clock never spoils. That would actually be kind of insane if in this game they added a function that the clocks moved slower when you look at them. Because sometimes that's how it works in real life. This has got to be like the eastern path. We did the west path, and that took us somewhere. That's got to be a thing we can open later. From another world, from another land. You survived. Let's go. Did you get all your goodies? And I don't know what this is about. Give me my Tums. Tint needs the Tums to eat the gookie. Well, that one's not Christmas. This is gonna be like Grandpap's birth year. Andy Cap's hot fries. I don't even... What is that? I assume they're hot fries. Hot as in spicy, not as in temperature, but they might be both. It'll do something. It'll probably taste good. It will probably taste of flavor. It'll fill your tummy. Smoothie. Where's Finchie's smoothie? We're so almost there, gamers. That's 2 o'clock. If we got the day wrong, I'm flipping a giblet. You escaped the house? The problem is we want to be in the house. No! Ah! November 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 7 days. Day 7. Yeah, if day 1 is November 7th. So it's gotta be between the 4th and the 7th then. So we can just do 1 day at a time. We can do 1 day at a time. Oh wait, day 1 is November 7th? So that would mean that it's the 13th. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Friday the 13th. Happy Yippee!
Yapoo.
Yapu. Yes. Flimpy. I wonder if I should use this time to meticulously screenshot all the rooms we've been in. Because I haven't been counting so bigly, but I have a feeling at some point we're gonna need to know, like, we're gonna get to the final room and it's gonna give us a big list.
Finches HTTPS YouTube channels me when I'm done for now I'm like no wonder we have a good day and I'm not sure flinnande ansikte med stora ögon, 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 flinnande ansikte med stora ögon.
Aragon. I guess that's what him thinks of smiley faces. YouTube channel's what I'm done for now. No wonder we have a good day. I'm not sure. Fleeing district. Erger. 4 o'clock is so forever from now. It's gonna ask us like how many chess pieces.
54,327 says Aron earned an iron urn.
Aaron earned an iron urn. Did you end up getting a Stitch 2? Electric Boogaloo? Yeah, it was like the Bloomin'?
She says, I wish to watch my wristwatch.
Switch 2, yes. It's in the mail. Ohana means $550. It's in the mail. I have so many emails right now with tracking numbers. How'd you score a pre-order? The day after stream, GameStop had pre-orders open, so I had to refresh their website for like an hour, and then to get the Ohana means second mortgage on the house. Ohana means yippee, which means nobody gets left behind or smonten. I will never see the Lilo and Stitch live action, but all of the advertising for it and all the people making posts about Lilo and Stitch in general makes me want to go rewatch the original animated movie. I might need to do that this weekend. I took Friday off. From work on accounts of I wanted to play the Switch too. But really, I think what I want to do is play Deltarune the whole time. Your cat art you ordered from Slovenia came today, even though it was supposed to come in like 2 weeks from now. That's wild. How long ago did you order it? Fire though real. Fire in the game, fire in the real life. There's at least 3 Stitch plushies on your bed right now. I was absolutely obsessed with Stitch as a child. As I think most children were when Lilo and Stitch came out. He's a funky little lad and he rules so hard. May 27th, so we got here in a week? A whole hour. It's gonna ask me how many birds are there in the house. I'm gonna have to go count all the swans. I'm gonna have to count all the little carved birds. We're gonna have to count all of the paintings of birds. Because you know there's gonna be some in the shelter on the wall. There's a photo of a bird. It's gonna ask me about the chess pieces. I know your significance. Ordered Valorant rotated standard shipping and it showed up the next day. That's wild. It is kind of crazy. They're like, do you want to pay like $1 million for 2-day shipping? and you say, no, actually, I can wait on this one, and then they deliver it in one day, it feels like you've cheated the system. It feels like you've hacked something very big and important. Today I got a package in the mail. Today I got a very important package in the mail, and it is t-shirts from the Yeti.
Past BGC says.
I can light these with the incinerator beam. If we get it again, I'm gonna make a note. Dark tunnel, use incinerator ray to light torches. It's not what the item's called. Am I gonna stream switch too? Probably not.
Finches flinnande ansikte med stora ögon,
Well,
ögon,
at some
mun,
point I will.
ansikte, ansikte med ånga ur näsan, storgråtande ansikte, ögon, funderande ansikte, sol, med ansikte, sol, personer, kramas, småleende ansikte, pil höger, och vänster, dubbla utropstecken, leende ansikte, med 3 hjärtan.
What language is this? Him? Want to see what this Switch 2 hubbub is all about? I thought about doing a Mario Kart. Is so fast with it. I thought about doing the new Mario Kart stream, for if anybody did get the Switch 2, but I don't want people to feel like left out because it's expensive. It's expensive as a buck. Maybe I'll do an old Mario Kart, but I'll just play it on my Switch 2. Old Mario Kart stream. I still need to do a Garf Kart stream. I didn't realize the reason why I don't play as much Mario Kart as I do is because wait, that wasn't even a sentence what I said. I only like playing Mario Kart at 200cc. Everything else is too slow. Good sounds. Everything else is too slow. Everybody else in the world loves 150cc, but I need to go so fast. I need to go really, really fast. Thought you were gonna say 200 FPS? No, 200cc, the fast Mario Kart. I love to be going and speeding so fast. But I don't even think the new game's gonna have that. I don't think the new one's gonna have that. Mostly the reason I bought the new Switch is because my old Switch is melting. And I can't play it handheld anymore because the screen's busted. Oh, you know what? That's actually genius. We should play Where's an Egg while we wait for time to pass. Just gonna look at that clock. Play a couple of those Where's the Eggs. Yeah, 200cc is like more than double the speed it is. Or it should be. But I think actually the other ones are slower than they should be, and they should be faster. To keep up with 200cc's pace. Ah! Do you have egg? Do you have egg? Do you have egg? Sure about that? Got the egg. 50cc is just the right speed for your dad. 50cc really is like grandpas and babies. That's for grandpas and babies. Old. People who've never played a game in their life. Wah wah. Wee wah wee wah. Wee wah wee wah. I think what I'm most excited for with the new Mario Kart is the free roam mode, where you can just drive around wherever you want, and it's fine. Who got the egg? Parabola. Normal curve. They're not the same. You were wrong. Wait, are they the same? Bell curve. Parabola. Bell curve. Normal curve. Pebble curve. Skebbledurve. How is that only 25 minutes? Parabola is a cup. In mathematics, a parabola is a plane curve which is mirror symmetrical and is approximately U-shaped. It fits several superficially different mathematical descriptions which can all be proved to define exactly the same curves. One description of a parabola involves a point, the focus, and a line, the directrix. The focus does not lie on the directrix. The parabola is the locus point in that plane. The parabola is the locus of points in that plane that are equidistant from the directrix and the focus. Another description of a parabola is as a conic section, created from the intersection of a right circular conical surface and a plane parallel to another plane that is tangential to the conical surface. The graph of a quadratic function y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, with a is not equal to 0, is a Windows did not find any threats on my computer. Is a parabola with its axis parallel to the y-axis. Conversely, every such parabola is the graph of a quadratic function. Coasted in high school, barely did any work. Me for real, for real. Graduated second in your class. This is like bedtime story, but for free. The line perpendicular to the directrix and passing through the focus, that is, the line that splits the parabola through the middle, is called the axis of symmetry. The point where the parabola intersects its axis of symmetry is called the vertex, and is the point where the parabola is most sharply curved. The distance between the vertex and the focus, measured along the axis of symmetry, is the focal length. The latus rectum is the chord of the parabola that is parallel to the directrix and passes through the focus. Parabolas can open up, down, left, right, or in some other arbitrary direction. Any parabola can be repositioned and rescaled to fit exactly on any other parabola. That is, all parabolas are geometrically similar. Parabolas have the property that if they are made of material that reflects light, then light that travels parallel to the axis of symmetry of a parabola and strikes its conclave, it's the popes in the parabola, and strikes its concave side is reflected to its focus regardless of where on the parabola the reflection occurs. Conversely, light that originates from a point source at the focus is reflected into a parallel collimated beam, leaving the parabola parallel to the axis of symmetry. The same effects occur with sound and other waves. This reflective property is the basis of many practical uses of parabolas. The parabola has many important applications, from a parabolic antenna or parabolic microphone to automobile headlight reflectors and the designs of ballistic missiles. It is frequently used in physics, engineering, and many other areas. You adopt him as your son? I don't know about that.
Meow.
It's 4. It's 5. If we did it. Meow. I love this community. I love learning about parabola.
Meow.
There's a lot of barriers in between you and adopting him as a son. One. Gem. And 7. I knew there would be lore in here. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorable with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in these events for 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Mary from Mary Tyler Moore. And you're Mary Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. And Scooby-Doo, if you pull through, you're gonna get yourself a Scooby snack. That's a fact. Ooh-wee, ooh, I look just like Buddy Holly. That's the way the song goes. Dear, I'd like to eat crayons with you. Weezer riff. You know, it's a sitcom too. No, Weezer invented Mary Tyler Moore. They definitely weren't referencing a real person that existed. They invented that name. The Mary Tyler Moore Show, perhaps? Yuppie! Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September, full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the ruby crown. Like the Red Prince. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that 2 of the crown's 8 rubies have surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. Alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open, in that distant land I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy and absolved. I think this Mary is our mom. Very nice. I think this Mary Marion Magdalene is our mother who wrote us the books. She disappeared. She died. She's alive. She stole a crown. Somebody stole a crown. So Simon is genius. Yes. Heating up a frozen TV. Are you using a hairdryer? Reading the Sears catalog the same as a date? I don't think so. Sus. Mary Magdalene from Isaac. I've never played Isaac. I wanted to check Dear Uncle, Cousin Mary. So this is our, like, uncle, but not actually our uncle. Like, our cousin once removed or something like that. Second cousin. Uncle once removed. We have to call it a day. Mary Mandalay from hit TV show Bibble. Magdalene. I still need Morshu to read me the Bible so that I know it. Mary Upper Crust. Mary Uppercut, she punch you. Mary, quite contrary. Mary, Bloody Mary. Say your name 3 times and she shows up. Mary Copper Pet. No, that's Kipper. That's Kipper Lily Copper. It's a cuppy puppy buppy duppy. Kipper Kippy Cuppy Cuppo.
Finchi says, dear uncle, punch
Copper
something
kettle.
something red prince. He wasn't
Kipper Lily
really
Copper
paying
kettle.
attention if I am being honest. He was preoccupied thinking about Dick Van Dyke. The man that he is. Red pins.
Red pins. All right. Let's go check out what items we can get. I hope we can get some items. Red pins. Kipper Lily Copper Kettle. I'm so slowly catching up with Dimension 20. I've been watching through the entire all of them. Adds 8 classrooms. Or 2 special items. The fuck are classrooms? Special items is big, though. Let's learn. Binging D20 compilations. There's so many compilations just about Fantasy High Junior year. I just finished the latest Fantasy High. I think on the last episode of...
Pasvi says, you guys ever hear a lawnmower go beer
Every day I'm hearing it. I'm in the middle of season 2 of Dungeons and Drag Queens. Bako, 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 bako. They just, I think tonight they just aired their first episode of the steampunk one, right? I got an email. Dropout sends me emails now. Who let the dogs out? You did. What is Peem? It's Dimension 20's Peem. Who let the dogs bark? Somebody say dog? No more Dropout account to use, so you'll pirate, but it's good, it's all good. It all is all good. I am still I'm every day I'm going on. I don't even like watching it on their site. I like watching it in Plex. So I have a Dropout account because 1, I want to give them money, but 2, I just want to download it myself. So whenever they send me an email, there's a new episode, I just go on there and then I download it and then I add it to my Plex. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention to my classes those many years ago, but for the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dare not even dream. Duckwangles. Gotta see the stuff the pirate is. Yeah, I like Dimension 20 and Game Changer. People are putting torrents of that up so fast. Make some noise, surprisingly. There's some episodes that like don't go up. Smarty Pants is hit or miss. Very Important People is hit or miss. Those are the ones I care about the most. I haven't even watched a single Smarty Pants episode, but I still want to at some point. Yeah, all the Quangles, the live shows. I'm so sad. I really, really wanted to watch Chungle Down and the Bungle Down or whatever. They had a D20 live show near me that actually happened like a couple days ago. It happened Sunday night. And they sent me an email and I was like, damn, I could go to this show. I could go to this show so easy. I could go see them live real. And then I was like, let me think on it. And then I checked back next day and they were all sold out of tickets. I'm like, guess I'm not seeing this one. But I am gonna see, I am gonna see the My Brother and Me Dadlands show in July that Brennan Lee Mulligan DMs, so that's gonna be a time.
Oh no!
Did get tickets to go to that one. Who is Douglas? Dirkless. 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 Not about feet. No feet. Douglas himself has said that the song has nothing to do with dogs. Dogless. Douglas's dogless song. Yeah, it's the dogs in Who Let the Dogs Out are just shitty men who are rude to women in the club, I think. I have a question about fanfics. Well, the word fanfic is short for fan fiction, so I think that solves every mystery. Dogless. Without her, Reddington Elementary would be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. The dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there. Though she deserves much more, I'll admit. Don't read it if it's tagged water sports. There's, a 1% chance they'll be on jet skis, a 99% chance they'll be doing something else entirely. You have to read fanfic to learn. I've never actually gotten into fanfic. I've never been a fanfic reader. The only fanfictions I read are the ones that people post on Tumblr when they cross my dashboard. And then I get to read those short story mode and they're pretty good. Used to read Italia fanfic in middle school. Well, were they even, did they have like, were they like serious plot fanfic, or was it just like, because I watched Italia in, not middle school, in high school. I didn't know what anime was in middle school. But like, I guess it could be anything, because that's a show with nothing going on in there. Read the same fanfic over and over, and sometimes like beloved plot books, nothing burger. It literally was, I can't even call it slice of life. Probably a 4-coma in manga. Didn't read any fanfic that was serious. Yeah, I was like, I'm assuming they were just writing whatever, but I'm out here thinking of like, who's out here writing, what are 2 countries? Germany. I'm trying not to name one of the main ones. I don't remember any of the side characters. Yeah, Germany, Portugal, like hurt, comfort, fic, hashtag trigger warning, content warning, trauma, content warning, I don't even know any things that are serious anymore. How many fanfics are there that's enemies to lovers based on the McDonald's characters? Go to AO3. Go to Archive of Our Own. And I promise you it's gonna be more than one. Yeah, go on AO3, search of the tags. Do a search. Want to know if the Hamburglar becomes the Ham-Loveler? Somebody's written it. I promise you somebody's written it. Read a Hitler Jesus fanfic at a friend's birthday party once. Everything exists. Wait. Like, was that a birthday party activity, or were you just so checked out of the party that you went to go read some fanfic on your own and that's what you found? Because either way is kind of insane. It was an activity. Okay, good. Actually, I don't know if that's good, but yeah, good. That one specifically. Wild. To the architect of our new school, Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps and building Reddington yet another school, and for allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. Decision and certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. Lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today who I'm not seen in years, whose faces I remember young and manners wild, those here whose parents before then I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace, and yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Got him. Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me. And if I'm still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholy ribbon cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end? Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Okay. I got Oh! Four of those. There's Grimace and the Realm of Blocks Not Safe for Work. Who's banging Grimmy? Who's craving his McNuggies? I have to know, what's the pairing in that? Tord? That's that's not anything. Grimace / Tord? What? From the Minecraft movie? Is that what the land of blocks is? Wait, how new is this? From Ed's World? The fuck is Tord? It was posted today. How do you separate tags on AO3 search? I honestly don't know. Shit, my ticket! But the hallway. Let me have it. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Pick sound amplifier. Big. Huge if true. Big if small. Small if huge. Huge if big if big if big. We'll take 10. Ivy, can we have an AO3 stream? Like a fanfic reading stream? We could. Like it's bad. Not the Ronald McDonald Wump. Another hallway for me, please. Thank you. It would be very interesting to have like a send me fans fictions. Recommend me some fics to read on stream. AO3 stream would go hard. If I was just left to my own devices, I wouldn't even know what to search for. I can do this. It will use my gem. And I don't have any money to buy stuff, but it'll get us the last room and maybe, well, at least, sledgehammer, metal detector. Metal detector's pretty big. Let's try to get some monies. Classroom! I don't have a gem. Let's get extra step. Get some extra steps so big. And a key. We'll come back. Money. Ichimatsu Obama fic. Very important. Very, very important. Got money, got Nana. User submitted is scary. You mean users like you guys? Would want crack fix or like actual fix? If I'm reading it on stream, honestly could go either way, but probably would want to err towards shorter fix. Like one-off stuffs. Can't read a million billion chapters. Though I guess I could just do like read the first like everybody send me a fic, like everybody sends a fic and I read like 1,000 words or something, the first 1,000 words, and then move on to the next one. I need to keep moving. Sorry, classroom. I also don't have any gems. There is a new Osomatsu season coming out. It's insane. It's crazy. There's a new one. Every once in a while, I check the upcoming anime, and last time I was checking, it's like Osomatsu-san, and I said, huh? Yo, coin purse? I like that. I like that for my money. All 3 statements are false. Liar. 2 statements are false. True. Gems are in a box with a false statement. Wrong. They're in the one with the true statement. Just put a bunch of fanfics through Google Translate a bunch of times to read the fucked up choppy grammar version. There was a website that used to do that for you, like just like automatically. I don't. I literally have. I don't have the car keys this time. Let's do library. I don't need the garage. Marion Marigold. I'm pretty sure that's our mother, and she's missing or dead. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, drafting strategy, pump system user manual. We don't need that. We've solved that. A fixed start. Let's try History of Arindia for next time. For next time. Let's try this. Thank you. Rotunda can rotate. Launder currency. I don't know what that means. Bookmark all of those fanfics. Write them down. Save them for later. Books have borrowing slips that say the date you borrowed it. Oh. Rotunda. Haven't heard that name in a long time. That needs 3 gems. I don't have them. That's a door. I guess we'll find out what currency laundering is. Round room. What do they mean by this? Oh. Swap coins for gems. Swap keys for gems. Swap keys for coins. That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. I like that. I thought this was a door, but it's not. Uh-oh. We're okay. We're okay. We're gonna be okay. We got other doors. We're gonna do this one first. Conference room it is. You get a lot of coins, you can get a lot of gems or keys with it. Big if true, true if big, small if round. Munch that, thank you. We don't have any bedroom. We have one bedroom. We'll get Nook. I don't need these keys, but that's why we have the laundromat, is because then we can swap them. We've got our pick amplifier, so we can just pick every locks. Do this. Oh, it costs 5 coins per launder. So we have to be rich. I don't have enough gems. I could gamble with storeroom. No, we'll do corridor. I'm gonna turn around. Well, let's get some stuff. Jules 78120 coin.wav. Yeah, we'll get some stuff because I don't want to be locked out again. I feel like we've gotten locked out too many a times because we don't have enough monies. And we've still got our corridor we can go a door through. The French guy making a duck sound? Oh, quack quack.
Quack, quack.
Quack quack. I could steal that. I could steal that and put it on stream. No one could stomp me. Quack quack. Wait, is that a different quack quack? I know there's something in here. Usually there's something in here. One time there was something in here. The metal detector told me it. Maybe it's only sometime. Chapel, I need you now. Very slightly differently. All this money is going in that piggy bank once we, at some point we'll get it. Bedroom is good. Courtyard might be good. Get a courtyard. There might be an object in here. Maybe. Yes! Yes! We can dig! Prizes from the ground! This is like a trillion keys. I hope we get the one... I hope we get the room that's like... 7 locked doors. Oh, a classroom? Billiards, I love you, but classroom? And I can afford it? And it'll let us do weird stuff? Benny. Fill in each object below with the correct color. Blue, green, yellow, orange, red, purple. Each color is only used twice. 10 out of 12. Wait. Oh, because blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is going to be important. The lizard is supposed to be green. Lizard sparkly green. Banana. This is gonna be like a trick for figuring out what these are. I don't know what this is. Why would they put that on a child's object? A telescope? Gerple. That's a blueprint. Oh, blueprint blue. So one of y'all is yeller. One of y'all is purple. One of y'all is orange. So I guess it's this. The mountains is supposed to be yellow. Classic Gerple. Classic Benny. Idiot. Colors: blue, green, yellow, orange, red, violet. Gerple. Can I play? I need crayons for this. Apple for teacher, apple for meacher. Benny. Oh, more people played. Caleb. Favorite color is red. You must really like red. Red, 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 red. These children suck at colors. Classic Gerple like Grimace X Tord. B minus Freddy. No comments. Lizards is not Gerple. Blueprints is blue. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have to take pictures of all these. I gotta figure out which flags are the right colors and which aren't based on their score. Benny only got 2 wrong. So it's gotta be lizard is green and mountains is yellow. Love learning flag. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? One is a lock and one is a clock. Difference is C. Get 5 total redraws. Boudoir, bedroom, boudoir, bedroom, boudoir. Oh, I can do a redraw. There are classrooms who did more kids who did worksheets. We already know the answers. Closet, bathroom. Why did that change it from 5 to 2? Oh, it's all of the rooms. Let's do closet. I'm gonna try my luck. We need more gems, and hopefully there's some in here. There's one. And redraw a dice is huge. Actually, it's small. Arj. Everybody loves red. 10 out of 12. This one also got 2 wrong. Greens, blues, yellows. These 2 need to be flipped. This is the correct. This is purple. This is orange. This is yellow. It's mountains is yellow. Benny got all the flags right except yellow. Correct. Correct. Wrong. I've solved your flags puzzle. RJ. Freddy Freaker. Call 1-800-490-FREAK. Good flags puzzle. Security's facing the wrong way. Why? I still have the chapel. I don't want to spend my gem. I can redraw. Or I can just get the bathroom and maybe there's a present in there for me. Let's do that. Take a sit. Take a shit. Presents for me? In the bathroom? There's soap? Can we flush? No bathroom presents. Sometimes there was money in here, I think. Should I take a picture of this so I never have to go in the bathroom again? Did you get it with the shelter? Maybe? It's a red room. It is a red room. I don't know what the downside to a... Oh, is that how they cancel it out from being a dead end? Is they just give you a toy when you go inside? You will take my money. It all comes down to this, please. Unable to pick the door, that's fine. We've got 6 keys. Yeah, we got it last time, I think. We got the bathroom. Oh, fuck. We got bedroom. Bedroom's okay. Breaker box is cool, but... Sleepy. First time you enter bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5. It's pretty good. Big money. Zerbabdorby is facing the wrong way. Oh, it's supposed to have items, but not when it's red. Okay. We can gamble on the dark room, or we can gamble on reroll. I'm gonna try reroll. I think I'm gonna try reroll, because these are facing the wrong way. It's the safer bet. Billiard? Betrayal. Boudoir? Our only option. Is a boudoir bedroom? Yes. So that's good, at least. This is where we found our other letter. 4. The one in the safe was 7. What was the... So this was also about Marion's disappearance. She gave up her family, her fortune, her life. All you can do is think of your name. She made sacrifices. She had to pay a price to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode in the darkness 100 nights. Deny her story is a dire knife. Yeah, she's our mom. This is where we learned that she's our mom.
Wow.
Wait. No, she's our aunt? Our son, Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lives. Danny. Or is this our dad talking about... She's related to us. She's either our mom or like our aunt. That's the dad, yeah. Pretty sure she's our mom. Crimbus. Writing to Herbert, our unkie. The world is a wonderful place. Thank you. It's security. I'll pay a gem for it. I'll pay a gem for it. For extra doors, yeah. Grunkle Herbert. Grunkle Herbie. I'm going to turn the security level to low. Because we don't have a key card and I don't want to die. And we'll do that just in case we can get the breaker room. Ooh. Peam Terrace? Actually, yeah. We get some more green rooms. And we have a shovel. We do have Shovey. And some money. We've got the, Did we get the... We do have the commissary. I forgot we have coin purse, too. If you pull a cloister, then infinite doors. Ooh. I hope. I dream, I pray. We've only got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You gotta lose yourself in the music, the moment. You gotta never let it go. Please. Oh. Oh. Boiler? Yeah, both good here. I'm like, do we spend our last gem for an extra door? Think that's a Pokemon? Cloister. Evolved from Shell Door. I don't know if we need to do... We'll do the boiler room, maybe. Shell Door is a door that is a shell. Classic ocean room. I'll spend our gem. We need more steps also. So I was gonna say we can run back if we get stuck at a door that needs, I don't know, something. We can run back and we can get toys. Try this one first. Dining room for me. Thank you. We'll come eat a delectable meal in here later. I hope. Gem for me. Bigly baller. Classroom. And we have our one gem. Grade 2. I wonder if these progress... Apple for me, thank you. Math. This is the billiards puzzle. 7, 13, 4, 1, 4, 12, 9, 4, 2, 15, 18, 15. Fomric. Yeah, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. I don't need to read any of these kids' homework. They're all fail. Jenny W doesn't even know it. Kids can't do math. Classic Fomric. Rob got an F. Look at the colors, you idiot. How did you think 2 times 2 is 0? I hope Rob wasn't colorblind. Flowers mean something and I don't know what. I don't have 2 gems. Let's do workshop. Should have pulled a Fomric, because workshop's gonna have something in here for us, like a pipe bomb. It's a battery pack. Provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. That feels big. Why do you have letter? Ah. Battery-powered shovel? Can't combine nothing. Fuck. I don't have a key. Boiler room. You're my only hope. Can you find the difference? Well, that's trees, and that's solid snake. Sound pick amplifier. Bigly. Bigly. Gamble on darkness or lose guaranteed doors, but we lose steps. We get to have our meal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but not yet. These doors will be your only hope. Better safe than sorry, huh? Maybe we'll find food and we'll be okay. Basketballs. Hoople? Huh? Classic Hoople. It's like Wordle, but for basketball. Please? I don't have a gem. Billiard's pretty good though, actually. Like Puckle. I would love the observatory. Billy's ball is pretty nice. Pretty nice for me. We can get something. That they have that for basketball players. I would fail at basketball at Hoopdle because I don't know any basketballers. 18 divided by 6 is 3. That's 6 divided by 6 is 1. $12 plus 1 is 13. Minus 10 is 3 times 3 divided by 3 is 3. More keys! This is insane! the amount of keys it's giving to me, but we're gonna run into a single, and we have the like sound amplifier, so like we don't even need these keys because my machine is just unlocking. It freezes your accounts. Scary. Let's do kitchen. I don't have a gem. Free money? But they can't be adjusted or used, so I don't want that. Bedrooms may be big. If you're dying. That's true. It won't, that doesn't save our keys though, and we don't have any gems. Bunk room will get me a lot of steps, so we can go back through the gym. We might be okay. We'll do this. This will give us like 10 steps because of our sleepy mask. Or does it? No. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it gives us 10. And there might be a toy. There might be a fun toy for us in here. Or not. The table. Oh! Jams! That's big. Bigly big. The hamster? Still alive. For now. Big if small. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys and I will not have to share my room and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be. But today will be a good day because he's at camp. We got a big brother. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. Bunkbed saved the run. Thank you, Hamster. I also had more fun at camp than he had in his entire life. Wow, we're a little shit. Today's a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book. Even though he is older, he is a crybaby. Today is a good day because my brother returns from college and I finally return to him the book I took from him a long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how he survived sharing a room. All things said, I still would rather have had a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. Sibling relationship real. Bedroom saved the day real. The door on the other side of the gym. Oh, wait, no, and we can go have a fancy feast. We can go have a delicious meal also. One, two, three. No, 1, 2. Let's go eat our dinner. Let's go eat our yummy meal. I have to use the elevator. Dinner. You already made it underground? Hi, Kai. We went underground and we opened it the safe. Wait. Here? Yes, 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 yes. Slop. Country stew pie. Boiled chunks of stew layered and then baked to perfection, topped with mashed potato Parmesan cheese crust. Plus an additional 10 if you have a boiler room. We sure do. Munching and crunching. We opened a safe and it told us that our mom stole a crown. This next door, make or break. This next door? It's our last shot. Also, hello, 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 hello. I hope you are having such a It Is Wednesday. Please. I'm doing it. Our jams. Early RNG is harsh. It really wants me to get this dark room, but I don't want to be in there. I really do not want to be in there. I don't know if we've ever gotten this room before. I'm looking all over the place for coins. I've got infinite keys. Pool? Oh wait, no, we don't have gems. We still have the one passageway. We still have the one passageway door. So maybe... These are new. Yeah. Study is new. Greenhouses. Let's get greenhouse. There might be something we can dig. Oh, that's fun. There is some things we can dig. We can dig some things. Got some coins. Trash. Gems, thank you. Ooh, more music. The flowers. Music, yay. How many sheets? 5, 8? It's at least 8 sheets. We've only found one. Trees found inside will never shade the gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coin. So toss away these sheets you find a worthy trade. You're also gem, thank you. As long as we don't get like a key card. Hello, 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 hello. Ne fais pas pipi dans la piscine. Don't piss in the pool. Don't do it. No piscine in pool. Oh, you died as... You were a different color when the gem was in you, I think, unless I'm remembering bad. What is this? This is what we would use a lever for. I was wondering. Broken lever. Your new favorite game, Go Blueprints. I'm loving it. There's so many mystery. I still don't know where we're going or what we're doing. The bloopy, I love it. Please, 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 please. What are you? Please, 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 please. Yo. Reds only. But you know what? Let's try it. It's gotta be weight room. This is, we've never made it to level 9 before. We don't have a key card, but we can at least go one more. Aquarium! This is our first time connected to it. And we get to see the funny fish. I've never been here. They have a little bed. Who's feeding them? Look at them. And there's dirt in here for some reason. There a shark? No, there's this guy. Saka saka bum bum pasu pisu pisu saka 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 bum bum pasu pisu pisu saka saka bum bum pasu pisu pisu saka saka. There's little paintings in the fish room. San Diego. San Diego. It's a green. Oh, because it's every color. Killer fish from San Diego. Check out what's over here. Killer fish, San Diego. Killer fish, San Diego. Killer fish, fish. Breaker box is kind of big. Fish, killer fish, killer fish, killer fish. 3 gems that we're not going to be able to keep. Classroom, so that we get a little extra lore. Or breaker box. We went to the security room. This will disable the key card room, so we could at least get one more room on the weight room. Ever seen that item when you open a door? What does it do? I combined 2 items in the workshop, and I combined like a lockpick with something else. Yeah, it's just a lockpick, but better. Higher chances. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna do breaker box. Yeah, metal detector, I think. Ah! Tommy Raid, hello. You were playing Home Safety Hotline. I saw it. You were talking about gobs and knobs and rats in your walls and pipes with growths and bats and slug stairs. Did you solve all the mysteries? Did a horrible curse happen upon you? We can't get in there. Fish. You got promoted. Let's go. You're so good at job. Powerful. No curses, only promotions. Let's go. They give you a raise. They give you a phase. They buy you an ice cream maker with your company logo emblazoned upon it. We're in the aquarium. There's fish. Home Safety Hotline really does rule. I think I watched Wayner Radio TVs play it when it first came out, and it looks like a very oh! I forgot that you typed on the barrel in chat until I just looked at the barrel now and picked up the thing. We can go back to the greenhouse and, weight room is only when we draw it, right? Not when we enter it. We can pull the lever and see what that even does. And then we can also get in here now. Cloister? This will connect us to the room. I think we have to do that. Because mailroom... No. We don't need to do mailroom. Second cloister Pokemon of the day. And we can dig in the dirt. And we can dig in the dirt. If we can get in there. How do I get in there? Can I not jump? Let me dig. Let me dig. Well. Must find a snack and combust for the night. Please eat, please sleep. Everybody who came in the raid, if you need to close your eyes so bigly and honk shoo me, do it now. Do it now or forever. Hold your toes. You know, like when you're sitting, like a little baby will sit down and hold their feet like that. You could do that. But Have a good night. Have a good sleep. Have a good dreams. Thank you for the raid. Everybody follow Tummy. Himba is going to post a link at some point that'll tell you to go over to Tummy channel and click it and watch them play cool games.
Honk.
Were you live twice today? Did you do an art game Wednesday and then a home safety hotline? Or was my phone lying to me? Sometimes my phone tells me people go live when I'm at work, and then I look at my phone sadly because I can't watch anybody while I'm on my work at the office because I don't have enough data on my phone, and people come up to my desk and ask me questions, and I can't stop what I'm doing. Streamlese is literally the tragedy of all time. How do I get to that dirt? Why are you keeping this from me? Sir? Ma'am? There's a way in, but I'm gonna back off. I have to explode the cloister. I have to fall from the roof. I have to dig my way over there. Well, we can go to the greenhouse and use the lever and see what that do. I'm guessing to get in there, we have to do all 3 doors. Bird. I am extremely very curious what the lever will do. Probably just give us an item. Or perhaps it'll lower the bars. E. Wait! Wait! Click that link, please! Please click that link. Go to Tummy's channel, click the link, go follow Tummy. Go follow Key Tummy on twitch.tv.twitch.tv.twitch.tv.twitch.tv.teach.vtv.twitch.com and go there and click it and follow Tummy. Twish. I want the dirt. To continue up, you must go down. Moon. That's the other thing we did last time. It begins. Have we just unlocked a new challenge? I guess that's just for, wait. Shit. I don't have enough steps. Easiest way is to fall through the map. Now you know how to get to the antechamber. Well, we have to dig. Last time we talked, we went to the rumpus room and we saw a genie's vision. And I think there was something about a moon in there. Did I take notes about it? Did I put it under lore? Black cat tied to a red flag, wind blow flag no stir across dark waters, door with rogue moon always locked. Moon. Alzara, rumpus room, love it. Okay. So I'm scared because the basement key. I'm hoping this puts it in circulation and they don't expect us to get all the way to the antechamber and back out to the entrance, because I think maybe, I don't know where else, we don't have enough steps to go home. Smiles. I hope it is just in our repertoire now, because I don't know where the basement door would even be. Can eat a banana to get more steps. This is true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I was like, I don't even think we have enough room to get back to the coat check or anything. Yeah, eating dinner before the weight room really hurt. But we had to do it. Yeah, there's no way to know. I didn't even think we were gonna make it that far. This is our first time. This is our first time getting to level 9, our first time getting to level 10, our first time getting to the antechamber. So like, we're only on day 8. We're doing pretty good, I think. GLaDOS has at least one curve ball. Aquarium was clutch. Aquarium's so bigly. It had the lever in there for us. It got us to use a utility closet to close the breaker box. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do to help for like next time. I don't think I can reach anywhere that matters. On day 30, you still have so many mysteries. Sending a pic of a potato GLaDOS. That also has curves. The pewter. One watering can? Where was that? In the greenhouse? There's experiments like when you draft a hallway from a hallway and then you add 3 aquariums to the draft pool and then draft an aquarium next to an aquarium and have infinite aquariums. Four steps make them count. We can't go nowhere. We can go back to the dining room. Getting the dining room when we had... Getting our meal after unlocking the boiler was huge too. Those extra steps we got. Did good. I think we just have to go to bed. No, we're gonna go to the chapel. I'm gonna go to the chapel and add some more pennies to the piggy. Wait. Oh, we got the eye mask after this. The sheet music sound. Oh, they have a way you can play it? I kind of want to hear that after we collect all the pages, I think. 1, 2... Well, that gave us 5 more steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can go to the coat check. We can go save our amplifier for next time. Or one of our other items. Huge. So huge, actually. Or the basement key. Yeah, wait, hold on. Wait, so where does the basement key go, though, is the problem that I'm having. Problem that I don't know? Probably the pig. I mean, I know it goes in the basement, but Is it outside? Oh, you mean put the basement key in the coat check. Okay, yeah, actually. Yeah, that's smart. Actually, yeah, that's smart. The smart of that, it's smart. Ding, ding, ding. Pick sound amplifier, I love you, but... Many entrances for simplicity, you have 0 of them. We'll put that. Can I check another? No. It ends right when I get to 0 steps, right? I wanted to make a wish. I wanted to try to make a wish. I wanted to try to make a wish. Last minute wish. Bedtime. That's a pretty big house. Garden Inn of the Dead. Simon has died. Simon faints and falls in the fountain. That's why it's of the dead. 12 dead end rooms, 5 green rooms, 6 bedrooms. That's kind of cool that it names it like that. Ah, 12 dead ends is crazy. And we still made it to the end. We made it to the antechamber. So now we gotta find the basement. Kind of peak drafting strats. We got so lucky. The thing about me that I don't know if y'all know this about me, I'm kind of big brained. And by that I mean, I don't know anything. But what I do know, I don't have any money. We can get protection from red. We can try a new thing. This is incomprehensible. I don't know what blessing does. It probably like makes it, it'll like give us a thing that's like more likely to find keys or more likely to find dirt. Yeah, the free cloister at the end was really good too. Yeah, Terrace saved our butts. This is incomprehensible to me. We're building a house. We're trying to find our way through a house. I got big brain. I got bug brain. Some bugs are big. You ever see a walking stick? Those guys can get big. Free clamato. I want to see what the trading post is. I would like to see what this is about. There might be a fun thing in here for me, but probably not. Oh, they won't even tell me. I could trade it. Can come back to the shrine after you get money. That's true. And I can come back here after I get items. I can dig if I have shuffle. But this is, oh. I think I messed it up already. I think I broke it. Do not understand the rules. Pink moves the yellow around it. Yellow underneath pink swaps their places. Yellow pushing... Yeah, I broke it. I can't start over. I'll have to do it another day. I don't know what the win condition is. Oh, you can reset by clicking the mountains. Okay. Maybe flip it. Let me... Do I have any pictures? Do I have any pictures on my notes of what this could possibly be about? Give an idea of the win condition. I'm guessing either fill all the spaces yellow, which I don't think I can do.
Ruby hexagon says splonk.
Or flip it so that it's opposite. Splonk. Thank you for the splonk. Do all of... Oh. Ah. Ah. I need the four corners. I understand the mission. I understand the mission. Do I understand the mission? I understand the mission. Do I understand the strategy of the mission? I need... Okay. This is definitely that. You need to be on opposite sides. Always astonished at how expressive the VTube model is. I'm using all of my brain and squinting my eyes about it. That's fine. Those two can't even be touched by the pink. Boudoir hat. This ain't it. This shrimply ain't it. That got rid of you. Hmm. 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 I feel like there's something I'm missing here. Shit. Unless they have to be in a specific order. Which I don't think is correct. Pressing these does none. Pressing these does none. Pressing you does some. Shit. I think I was onto some. Or not. How? Got 1 penny. Now, what did that do for me? My allowance has been raised by... Do I start the game with 2 now? Or... do I get 2 coins for every coin? I guess we'll find out. Allowance. Do I get a $2 discount? 1 coin for every coin, 2 coins for every coin. It's coins. I never have to do a box again. Basement. Let's do panty. See what this means for me. We eat an apple. It let me pick up all of them. Allowance is money you get to do stuff. Allowance is what your parents are supposed to give you. For like mowing the lawn. Or feeding the dog. Key, thank you. Why do we have the scary music? Music room, I'm poor. I'm gem poor. Get some gems. Is that a piggy bank in the chapel? Yes, we solved the chapel's puzzle and it unearthed a piggy bank that collects all the money that you, tasked with the sacred duty of keeping the money accumulated from chapel offerings. I assume we only get to break it once, and I assume it's collecting money across all saves. Garage. Is the garage always in this one spot? We've never gotten inside the car before. Elson. That's the sound of it. It's a garage. I guess I was gonna say a garage never moves, but like every room in this house moves. I feel like the garage can only be drawn at leftmost side 3 up. It's a dead end, but let's try it. Let's get our extra keys. We have to get in the car at some point. We've already got the path. We can see if they've got any other toys for us in here. Maybe an item. Like a, no? No extra toys? Okay. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We'll be fine. We got so many more chances. You can't take the car out of the garages in the middle of the house. Yeah, and it does always, it leads to the west passage, I assume. But like maybe it could be 3 up or like just in this row. But I feel like every time we've gotten it, it's always been 1, 2, 3, 4. I might be misremembering. I got plenty of keys. Ooh, this is huge. A bunch of dollars and some dices. What if someone's sleeping in the car? Drawing room. In the bedroom. That would be scary. Oh, and the car comes through. I thought you meant just while we're exploring the house. I think, can I make a call? I think if we entered one of these bedrooms and there was a person in there, I would scream. We're supposed to be the only one in this house. Ain't supposed to be nobody else in here. Terrace. This is gonna be so extremely risky. I'm giving us only one pathway to go. Dev's listening and taking notes. Just put in a live person in this house where they don't even have to be like doing anything scary or looking scary. Just like, if I don't trust coming in from this door. Wait, shit, no, I did block myself. I'm an idiot. I thought there was one more row. Maybe we can get something. Maybe we can get the car door. No! I mean, no. Maybe I'm an idiot and I'm stupid and I should have redrawn. Maybe I'm a big idiot. I can go to the library and read our book. Yeah, oh yeah, I could have just redrawn it. I'm a fool. Let's go read our book. I was gonna say the other option would be commissary and see if they sell the car key, but I don't think they sell that there. We're just gonna have a very short day today. Take that Maggie glass. Thank you. Oh yeah, this one, yeah, it tells you the date. It's 1993 now. This book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fen Aries Central Board of Education. It has been edited to conform to our department's standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. I don't know what Arinda is, but blank, the name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters. Blank is no longer blank, known to the average citizen. Oh no. The elder generation. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. This is blackout poetry. Long live the Fen Aries Central Education Board. The lore in this game is wild. Like, there's some sort of political shenanigans happening in the background that we're learning from all these letters. Like, we're in some sort of police state or something. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as Ahara, by the ascension of the first king, whose name, Horus, would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Horus was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Horus had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Horus, and by the end of the 1st century, a new kingdom was born. Love learning the political shenanigans. It's wild. Suggest noting down characters and relationships to start piecing the lore. Pepe Silva style. Gotta get my board with my red string up. A new kingdom was born. 2nd era. They cover up all the kings' names. Well, no, whose name was Horus, but the first king, Orindala. Yeah, first is Horus. But what's censored here? The first king blank. Maybe like of and then the country name? But it's Ahara. The 4th king blank, who split this vast domain in 3 equal shares. 3 realms for his 3 children. The 1st king, a dummy. Yeah, it's all the hate. The 4th king, a bigger idiot. The eldest he granted the fields of the mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province. With the heartspring of the kingdom, the eldest accepted the gift. What gift? To the youngest he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Aries, the land of the northern storms, wild and untamed expanse at which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lots. The middle child, his only daughter, he gifted the southern region of Araha, a land steeped in tradition. This is so much. These are the flags. The flags from the homework. So the one that's blocked out is the orange one. The one that's shaped like a weird V. That's the middle one. That's the one the eldest got. I should be taking screenshots. At some point, I'm going to just go through my VODs and make notes. purple, southern, Araja, northern, middle, question marks. Wait, no. Middle, question marks. Orange. Yellow, north. Arch Aries? Are we Reddington? Used to be yellow, but now it's red? Right, void is a huge note. Yeah, looking at Benny's homework over here, my little notes to see that's the orange flag that's like a weird V. I think. Unless they replaced it with something. Benny, my boy. Benny who thought lizards were red. I guess there's red lizards out there. Second era drew to a close. The three sovereigns' realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of the three regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands and developing unique characters and cultures that set them apart from one another. Despite these differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for the cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued the tradition, and Third Era was defined by commerce between the three realms, further strengthening their bond, laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. Like, I feel like we could be using the magnifying glass to check what the little bottom of the characters are. Like, that might be hope. Fourth eras. The kingdom entered the fourth era. They just censored out an entire kingdom. Different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desolates the Three was a king who was often seen drinking. Sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with the department in this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you are not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter, the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Arindia could be found, it would be found in the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, a part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, I say well done, fair play, and perhaps my next visit will have a laugh about this after you've given me the actual manuscript. Till then, Detective Bon Murgle, Redguard. So maybe there is a copy that's not censored. Redguard of Reddington. This is the little red prince who made everything red. All the children whose favorite colors are red. But we're the blueprints. There's some sort of red conspiracy happening here. All the letters with the lore that we're finding are red. Desolates was known as King of Blank. No one knows when he made the decision to move Blank and Castle and Corp behind. People were overjoyed. Those that viewed the conduct as unbecoming. Voices planted the seed which took the grand city of Fen. Fourth era came to an abrupt end. The king died. 6th of October, Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a number of supporters due to the fact that Desolate shared little of his virtues with the prospect of civil war. Inevitable. Red is definitely normal and fine, and nothing is weird about this. The rubies in the crown that got stolen. Red. The rooms that are evil. Red. Yeah, interesting how all of Reddington's kids' favorite color is red. So strange. So strange how much they love red. Civil War is inevitable, written called. Fensurrection. Instead of restoring orders, savage and merciless campaign against their own people. As the cries of the innocent echoed through the city streets, stained in red. All their favorites read so hard they named the town after it. Scott, if you're playing with your professor from college again, I hope they had good news for you or bad news for you or some news for you or good words. Good to see a country have an era of ruin. Everyone's got to have at least one. The brutality of the pacification offend did not go unnoticed by its neighbors as sympathy for the city surged. Allies came forward to lend support. This is history class all over again. I'm not retaining any of this. Prince Learson. Learson is something. Maybe Learson's the Red Prince. Together they leverage their political influence favors to persuade the nearby realms. Arch Ares and Nuance. What's Nuance? I thought it was Araja. When the tide turning in their favor, the victory did not come easy. War of the Fifth Era, 22 years. Prince Lurson added another number to the casualties. He had won, Oris had fallen. Black flags had flown for 5 eras were burned. Red banners were raised. Became Red Town. The screenshots are good for the books. Part of me thinks I can just go through my VODs later and screenshot these. But I know I will not. Arch Ares, Nuance. Arch Ares is the name of a place. Nuance, Fen, Ares. Araja was the southern... We don't know what the name of the middle one was because it was censored. Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Araja once again stood united as allies. I guess the middle became Fen. The Spruce and Birch that span across our realms, a constant reminder that we all share a common past. Father, the mother of our children. Yeah? Huh. I can't check out another book until next time, I suppose. It's cool that they have that little book there. I was hoping maybe there would be toys for me up here. Oh! Are these just like all the images I've found? My claim check. Top 3 checked items. I've only checked 2. Hold on. Burning glass was magnifying glass and metal detector. If I can get that again, we can light the torches. So yeah, it's our little scrapbook. I've only gotten to 2nd grade. We have to get more. A scrapbook is a kind of toy. It's a toy for me. I was hoping it would give me gems or money or a item. Even with Dramamine going down that staircase made me a little nervous. Oh, right, we're locked in. Huh. Well, we can make a wish.
Honk.
Honk. Maybe we can trade the magnifying glass for something. If it's the car keys, then we can,
Reakazoid says honk shoo me me me.
honk shoo me me me. time to screenshot the whole book. Battery pack. Let's try it. Can we just keep trading? Can we trade forever? Is it worse every time? Oh, they only have so many items. Let's go see if we can use the battery pack on the garage door. Sometimes you get a loop. Okay. So maybe it's just random every time. They're classes of items. Like each item gets assigned one trade. Can I use... I can't use the battery pack on you. I thought perhaps. Not perhaps. I could just, I guess, put all my money in the Piggly Bank. Which safes have you opened? We've opened the one in the shelter. And we've opened the one... in... the boudoir. The Christmas safe. I think those are the only two we've opened. Ooh la la, boudoir. So now I'm thinking... Now I'm stinking. I guess we can go screenshot that whole book. Yes, I see 2 letters here. Classic boudoir. I don't know if it's worth trying to do another run. You were totally stuck in your partner when I ate that Christmas, try Christmas immediately. I think it was Index who was saying, like, I'm also stuck on this puzzle. I think it's probably a year, like a date, like a year. And it's written somewhere in the house. But when I read a date in chat, I was like, it doesn't matter what year it is. Christmas is always the same day. And it was just straight up Christmas. It was, who does that? Who puts the date of the safe as the date you got it and also Christmas? I really want to try one more because I don't think we're going to get very far. But if we do get far, it'll take forever. Yeah, the hint is a picture of Christmas with the safe in it. Yeah, we had looked at that picture, and they were thinking like, oh, it's the year that this Christmas happened. That must be the safe's date. So there must be a clue somewhere else in the house that tells you that. Try a Christmas code. It's a Christmas code. 2512, 1225. I should get a good night's sleep. I'm gonna go screenshot the entire library book. Library book. And then we're gonna call it a night here. Then we're gonna call it a night. I'm gonna go down here. We can make a new books. History of, what is this a history of? Orindia. Surely this will be important at some point. The shelter also needs a date? What did the shelter need a date for? The shelter needed you to set... Oh, I guess a date like the date that it was in the game. But you needed to set a time. Dateandtime.com. I love pirating books. I love pirating fake video game books. Your mind is blowing because you thought the shelter was like different from the other safes, but but you just put that together that it's all dates all the way down. Every day a date we date. You know what I should also take a screenshot of? Is the library card of who all checked it out. And this note. Oh. Mr. Margle got it twice. Herbert Sinclair, Mary Jones, Margle, and then us. Mary Jones. Hi, Mom. Is that our Mary Magdalene? Our mom loves books. She's always writing them or reading them. Or reading or writing them. Simon Jones. Is that our name? Mary short for Marion. Oh, maybe it had her, like, maiden name in some letters. I guess our dad is, Daddy Jones. David Dad Jones. You were just looking. Wait, I'm an idiot. I have it screen capped right here. Simon P. Jones. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's Mom. That's Mommy-o. That's me, Momo Mamo. I think this is where we go to bed. Classic Mommy-o. I can't make any more wishes. I'm gonna make a note. I'm gonna put all of these images in a folder. Notes for next time. Pick sound amplifier is not in the coat check anymore. I don't remember what our coat check number is, but it remembers for us, so we don't need to know. Basement key. We gotta figure out how to find the basements. We need a folder of Swinburne book. Real. I have, oh, I have this one. I have the very important one that we took a picture, that we drew, I think. But maybe Red Prince and Swinburne. I guess I can go through the VODs and screen cap those. Because we did already read them once. The will mentions how the house is left to Baron Sinclair's beloved niece, Mary's beloved son, Simon. Yes. Yes. I'm trying to remember, because I feel like we read some letters, maybe in like one of the safes. I guess she would be Marion Sinclair before she got married. Marion married? I wish I could save all of these dope items that I've got. My beautiful dice, my beautiful keys, my beautiful 1 gem. Marion was saying and took the crown, but also his book author, Marion. Yeah. Yeah, our mama went so missing. Yeah, married and became Mary Jones. See, the problem was I couldn't remember that her last name was Sinclair. I was like, it's Marion and then something fancy, and Jones is not a fancy last name. That's a normal last name. Piecing this a bit with you, too. Uncle Herbie. Now I'm curious. Now I'm very curious. Herbert Sinclair is the uncle. The great uncle. Is our grandfather's name Simon? Were we named after our grandpa? Because of the bunk bedroom. If that Herbie was our grunkle Herbert, and it wasn't us, the Simon in that book, it was Grandpappy. That's what makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense named after Grandpa. That makes a lot more sense than we were just found our own book and also have a brother named Simon. Simon's never lived here. The letter said he only visited. Yeah, but like, you know, you can have extended stays. You can be like, you can stay at your grunkle's place for the summer or something. Yeah, like we came in the summer. Like maybe you stay at Grunkle's for the summer and then you also go to camp. But it makes a lot more sense for it to be Grunkle and Grampy. Doesn't have any siblings. But yeah, having another sibling named you after your grandfather and named you after your Grunkle. We're piecing it together. We're solving this mystery. There's so much. Clone generation? The camp stuff looks way older than 1990s summer, probably Grunkle's childhood. What do you mean? What is the purpose of you? Am I really gonna have to count all these birds? Who feeds the that's what I want to know. How is that hamster still alive in there? And the fish. Those things just don't just live on their own. Do the flowers have significance? We just don't know. What I do know is that it is bedtime. It is bedtime. I'm gonna go get a good night's sleep. House history. Fish are fed by staff. Who else would reset the house? I thought the house just did that. I thought the house just did that on its own. It doesn't reset manually. I thought it was haunted or cursed or something. Maybe it has weird machines inside of it. Call it a day. I guess there's just like 1 or 2 staff still on site. Yeah, the staff's on break. Game does explain. We'll learn. We'll learn the lore. We'll call it a day. We have the saddest little condo. World's saddest house. Small cottage. Actually, that's not so small. It's quite a lot of rooms. Garage, storeroom, chapel, bedroom, spare room. No bathroom, no kitchen. But we do have a chapel and a library, so that's pretty powerful. Not the hamster. It's so hard. There's so much to learn. There's so much to theorize. Thank you for your brave service of holding in all the spoilers. It is the hardest thing in the world when you're like, oh, hearing somebody talking stuff and you're like, I know the answer. I know I can confirm or deny right now. 1,000 One Piece episodes later. There's so much. We've picked up so much. We've only been playing for... We're only 10 days in, but we've already made it to the antechamber. We've already got the basement key in our coat check. We have to find our way down. You're 105 days in. Yeah, I feel like I remember seeing posts on Blue Sky that were like people being like 30, 50, 80 days in. And I'm like, oh, this is a game that you play a lot, huh? This is a game that you play a lot. Only completed a run. Yeah, and then I do know you can get credits without seeing everything. So there's still like lore and stuff to unlock. Haven't finished, but you're in true RNG hell. You haven't played for a while. That is the other thing I saw people saying is like, oh, they found a lot of puzzles where they're like, oh, okay. Now that I know the puzzle, I just need to like RNG the way to get the solution, and there's no way to control that. It's impossible to see everything by credits. Credits unlocks the rest of the game. Oh. I was gonna say I'm probably only gonna stream this until credits, but maybe we'll have to play more. We'll see. I'll see. I'll see how long it takes to get there, and I'll see how long... I'm excited. Need to get credits for everything to even be possible. Yeah. You have trouble because Deltarune came out today? I will say, Deltarune I'm not playing on stream. So it helps that I'm streaming Blueprints because if I was playing this on my own, I'd just be playing it constantly, probably. Only playing it once a week is a little bit wild for a game like this, I think. But it's working out so far pretty good. It's a roguelike that make you win a lot. Deltarune, I need to go replay the first 2 chapters before I play the new ones, but I'm very excited. I took Friday off from work, so I have a nice 3-day weekend. I'm probably going to spend the entire weekend playing Deltarune. But for tonight, for the now, it's so... Gotta go to bed. Get used to having the basement key. I have a feeling... either you don't got 25 you can spend? No. Tragic. Tragic. Must wait for Deltarune. You either... Honestly, like... I'll buy whoever Deltarune is. $25. I'll do it. You got Riptide to save for? True. True. You tried to gift it to a friend, you got banned from Steam gifting with gift card money. That's why I'm always... You probably can hear the trailer. I'm like, I can't even buy it yet. Shush you. I just buy $1 million. I just buy $1 million. You also want it voiced with friends, you gotta wait for it to play it. I could just buy it, I don't have it yet. I bought it today, I was like, I can't play you yet, but I'm buying you. I'm buying you. And then I went to the page and I did buy it. We got it, we're good. Anyway, is anybody awake we can raid? Is anybody awake and alive? Is anybody up and awake and alive? A few people are up and awake and alive. Varelli Blues playing some Elden Ring Night Rain. Nail is also playing some Night Rain. Convol's up doing Warhammer. The merchandise is the merchandise got his Switch already? His Switch 2. That's crazy. I thought it didn't release until tomorrow. Mine's not even gonna arrive until Friday. Gonna go to work. It's work time now. Got an important meeting. Wish you luck. Good luck. Godspeed. You can do it. I believe in you. Let's send y'all over to Blue midnight release. I guess that's true. It is East Coast midnight. If you went out at midnight and got home, then you would have it by now. I'm gonna send y'all to Varelli Blue Playa Night Rain. Have us so sleep. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for hanging. Thank you all for chilling. Thank you all for chatting. Thank you all for puzzling. It's midnight central to, yeah, I'm like, it's still only 10:30 Pacific time. It is not tomorrow yet. It's today, which I guess is true, that sentence, in every time zone that you're in. It's always today. We're gonna play more of this next week. Wemble's Day. We're gonna find the basement. I don't know how, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna just try new rooms until we get something cool. We're gonna find more lore. We're gonna unlock. See, I guess we gotta go to the east side more because we gotta see if there's a special east path. If there's a west path, there should be an east path, and that's probably how we get to that gate. And maybe there's cool stuff on the east path too. And maybe there's a north path. We've never been to the top left corner of the screen. Maybe we'll try to get to the antechamber again and see if anything's changed. But that'll be next week, Wednesday. Garage 2. Wait, do I know how to... Garage 2. On Monday, after the weekend. I can't remember. I can't believe I remembered how to do peace sign. 2. Next week, take it on Discord. You want more blueprint stuff without endgame spoilers? I love this game. I'm gonna be Delta ruining all weekend. That's where my brain's gonna be. Peem, wish I could. Wish you could Peem sign. Simply hold up your fingers, 2 of them. Easy. Monday, after the weekend, we're gonna play just like that. Just like that. Monday, we're playing more 1-Bit Heart with Kai. It's a good game. It's a fun game. There's mysteries in that too. They're not house mysteries. They're people mysteries and computer mysteries, hacking mysteries, crazy mysteries. All the characters in that game is insane. They're so good. They're so good characters. Good character design, good characters. Fun story. I'm excited to play more of that also. That'll be Monday. Blueprints, more of it Wednesday. Both of them same time of the night, 7 p.m. Pacific. Thank you, Nightbot. It's Peem. ABP. Always be Peem. ABC. Always be Peem. For tonight, though, for the now, though, we're gonna go to bed and we're gonna raid Really Blue and we're gonna go to bed and we're gonna raid and we're gonna raid and we're gonna bed. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you, everybody, for hanging. Thank you, everybody, for chatting. Thank you, everybody, for mystery. Thank you to the lurkers and the VOD watchers. You're the most powerful people on twitch.tv.com.tv.com. I hope everybody has a very good weekend. I hope everybody has a very good sleep and a breakfast and a lunch and a dinner and gets to watch some cool shows and gets to play some cool games and gets to do a cool breakdance move. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, 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 good night.